What's going, guys? Aarava here. Welcome back to my F1 Manager career mode here on Motorsport Manager, and welcome back to the finale of Season 3 here of this season in the American Racing League. We've got 3 races in this episode today, so quite a big packed one. So I don't know quite how long the video is actually going to end up being, but hopefully not too long. But we're going to pack in 3 races worth of stuff, and then we're going to see how we move forward into the next season. We've got 4.3 million in the bank balance, and we're only losing 270k. So right now our team is, the finances are pretty damn good at the moment, so we're looking good to go into the next season and probably maybe even to the next tier, in a pretty good, okay position. We have to improve the car a little bit, obviously, and hopefully we'll eventually get some more upgrades done to our headquarters. So starting off, we've got a dilemma here, so let's check this out. We've got a popularity. Who should we choose more? Well, drivers, we've already got 100%, so, logically, I think we should just, choose fans. So the drivers are going to go down to about 79, but 100% fan satisfaction, and we're getting 19.9k from them in merchandise, so that's pretty damn good. So hopefully at a later point in this season, or just next season, we can improve the drivers once more. It's going to be pretty much, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get everything to 100%, so you have to have kind of a compromise. Anyway, we're going to start qualifying at the Toronto Grand Prix. At the moment, it's going to be raining qualifying, but it's going to be sunnier later on. So let's see how this goes. Acceleration and cornering, I pretty much got to agree with that. So that looks all fine. So we get a bonus of 448k. That's all good. So Hamane, we're going to send you out acceleration, cornering, wet lap, and we're going to send out Vettel as well, acceleration, cornering, and let's see how that goes. Shouldn't be too bad. When's the rain going to stop in on the live timing? 11 minutes. So pretty much at the very end of the session, it's going to get dry. So actually, that's the thing to know. We're going to keep the drivers in till the very, very end and see if we can maybe snag in a dry lap time. But anyway, meanwhile, while that's happening, we set a 3rd and 4th place at the moment there in the wet kind of session at the moment. But now we're just going to come back to the pits, and I'm just going to keep my drivers there because we're going to wait for that 11-minute or 6-minute right now kind of golden period, basically. And literally, as soon as it starts to dry up, send them out on dries, see if we can bag like a really awesome pole position, or maybe even 1-2 right now. But as it stands, Montgomery's leading the way, and you can see there right now, it's getting dry. So let's pause it right here. So it is getting drier. So we're going to wait a little bit more for the test tube to go down a little bit, and it's a 1:35 lap time, so we can afford to just pretty much send them out with 1:40 to go, and they should make it round. So let's play this right. Right, so sending Hamane out with 2 minutes to go, and then Vettel, same thing, soft tyres, there you go. It is all nice and dry, or drying up right now, so let's see where this gets them. Popping in a dry time right at the end. Right, so they're in the middle of their laps at the moment. Hamane set 2 purple sectors. Vettel's only set 2 green. So Hamane on fire, and he bags pole position there. So we've got our sponsors, sponsor money of 458k in the bag. Frankie Hamane takes first place, pole position at the Toronto Grand Prix, and Vettel gets 2nd place there. What did I say? 1-2 there. Just got in the end there with a dry period. Absolutely wonderful strategy. So in terms of the race, looks like pretty much like qualifying. It's going to start off wet and then may dry out. 29 minutes till the dry period, so I'm not too sure that will be enough time for it to dry out in the race, but we'll see. But we get another bonus of 448k if we finish 3rd or above. We're 1-2 at the moment. We're awesome in the standing, so it's all looking very, very up and up. So 1-2 for this Grand Prix, 22 laps ahead of us. Let's get going. Right, so we go to 5 red lights for the Toronto race. Come on, boys, let's have a good start. And the lights are out. And what on earth was that? What on earth was that? That was a shocking start. Both the guys just stood there for like a good second or something when the 5 red lights went out. That is very, very strange. So we're down to 2nd and 4th place at the moment. And we can see whoever that driver is, Beal, or Bell, I don't even know. Beal in 1st place, storming out. I've never seen his name pop up ever. So right now he's in a surprise 1st place. We've got Pelham splitting our drivers there, and Montgomery not too far behind in 5th place. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see. The rain is going to come in 27. The rain's going to stop coming in 27 minutes time. So I'm not too sure if that's going to be enough time for us to see the dry weather, slick tyres, but we'll see how it goes. But at the moment, our drivers are actually slipping down the order. Right, lap 7, sit rep right now. So Vettel just made his pit stop. He's in 11th place right now on a new set of wet tyres. You can see Hamane here is up in 4th place. He's going to make his pit stop right now on the end of lap 7 for another set of wet tyres. At the moment, in terms of the lead of the Grand Prix, Pelham at the moment in the lead with Beal there very, very close behind him in 2nd place, Montgomery 3rd. Now, the top 2 are running away quite a lot here, so I told my drivers to push on that stint. They wore the tyres out, obviously, a little bit faster than everyone else, so that's why we're making such an early pit stop compared to everyone everyone else, but I needed to try something because it didn't really look like they were going to try and overtake the guys ahead of them because, you know, they just didn't have the pace. So I told them to push. Didn't really work either. They stayed in 3rd and 5th, unfortunately. So right now, I don't really know what to do. Right now, we're sort of just hoping and waiting for this dry weather to come in 15 minutes time. It looks like it actually might come towards the end of the race, like with maybe 5 laps to go, something like that. So really, I'm just hoping that we can swap over to those dry tyres at the perfect time and maybe gain some time there to kind of gain back the podium. But at the moment, it doesn't look like that. We're in 8th and 9th, but obviously that will be about, I would say, maybe 3rd or 4th or 5th. By the time all these guys come in. Speaking of that, they're coming in right now. So, Amine comes through down the pit lane. You can see right there, as I said, 3rd place there. And Vettel will just about get 4th place ahead of Montgomery. But at the moment, as I said, Helm and Beale at the moment fighting for that 1st place. They've just got too much pace. You can see the gap there. They're just storming away from us. So, really, we're just waiting for that dry period right now. Right, lap 14. We pause it right here just to have a look. Right, so right now, it is sunny now. So, the water is going to start going down on the track. We're 5th place and 3rd place at the moment. On the video feed, Hamane is literally by the pits, and Vedder is literally also coming up like 2 corners after. So this is the perfect time to pit for the... well, we've got, how many is that? 6, 7, 8 laps left. So we're going to go hard tyres right to the end. Let's try that for him. And Vedder, same thing pretty much. Push, pit, hard tyres right now. This is hopefully going to be the perfect time. The leaders have stayed out, it looks like. Or apart from Beale. Beale's already pit onto the soft tyre, so he's at a bit of an advantage there. But our drivers have now pit on. Vedder, go down to neutral. Don't want to wear out your tyres. But now we've got 7 laps in the Grand Prix. At the moment, looks like Amine is out in 4th place. Vedder 5th. But the guys, I don't think... Is everyone pit yet? No, we've still got Pelm and Gosh on wet tyres. So we should hopefully get up the ranks a little bit. Right, we've got 2 laps left in this Grand Prix when we come to the end of lap 20. At the moment, you can see Vedder is chasing down Montgomery right now in 5th place. We've got up ahead Hamane in 3rd place, and he's trying to chase down Pelm, but there's a sizable gap. You can see all the way over there in the distance is that green dot and yellow dot on the right-hand side of the screen. That is where Helm and Beale are, and Beale, out of nowhere, I've never heard of this guy. But at the moment, he's on soft tyres and leading this race, so... Yeah, at the moment it looks like we might have to settle for something like 3rd or 4th, then maybe Vedder can overtake Montgomery, but it could be 3rd and 5th, which would be quite unfortunate, but to be honest, you know, fair play to Beale, he's really had it. I've never heard of his name, but he's just come out of nowhere and just stormed this Grand Prix. Right, so we're through on the final lap now. Hamane is in 2nd place because it looks like Beale has, you know, crashed somewhere because he spun out. He's not worn out his soft tyre, so he's in 7th place. So I think he spun out, but I didn't really catch it. So at the moment, Pelm is going to win the race. Hamane moves up to 2nd place. Vedder moves up to 3rd, and Vedder at the moment still trying to kind of defend from Montgomery, who's right behind him. The race finishes with Pelm winning the Grand Prix. This is crucial for the championship because if, oh God, Montgomery's overtaken him. I was just about to say it's crucial for the championship because we need to get as many points as we can over Apex Racing, but Vedder concedes there with his tyres getting worn out there. We come through to the last corner. He comes in 4th place, Hamane in 2nd. All in all, not too bad, but unfortunate there that we couldn't get that 3rd place with Vedder. But thankfully, with Beale kind of spinning there, whatever he did, I didn't really catch it, as I said, but whatever he did allowed Hamane to get 2nd place instead of just 3rd. So we got the sponsor target there, and we got 2nd place. Unfortunately, not that 3rd. Montgomery gets that. So let's look at the Drivers' Championships now. So we got 127, 124. So Montgomery, so he's only 24 points behind Amine. So as I said, you know, it's not over yet. We've got 2 races left. He could catch us quite easily if we have bad races, so we need to keep it going. And in the Constructors, 251 to their 181, so they are catching us slowly, but we are also keeping a healthy kind of gap. 2 rounds to go. I'm confident in the Constructors. The drivers that I'm a bit too worried about. I think we could lose that 2nd place to one of the Apex Racing guys. Right, so here we are, Arizona qualifying. As you can see, the track is quite long, lots of long back straights, long pit straights. So really, top speed and straight line speed is essential here. So you know, no kind of qualms about what we're going to go for on the setup. So Hamane, send him out. Vedder, send him out. Let's see where this ends up. Right, they come through to the end of the laps. Green sectors for all of them, no purple, and this means 2nd and 3rd. Okay, not too bad. I was thinking maybe a bit lower because there were no purple sectors, but Pelm going purple in every single sector there. But our 2 drivers at the moment, 2nd and 3rd, not too bad. We'll have time for 1 more lap. I'm actually going to wait towards the end of the session to do that, so maybe the track can be at its fastest, and also just to see what everyone else is doing here on the live timing. Doesn't look like people are maybe going to outperform us as Faunce behind us in 4th place sets, all white sectors. So now we're going to send them out again, send you out, and we're going to wait a little bit more for Vedder, and then we'll send him out finally for his last little lap there. Maybe he can get pole position by some surprise. Right, Pelm sets another fast lap of the Grand Prix. At the moment, Hamane is on his lap. He set 2 green sectors, so he's improving. He's going to come up. He's only going to be 3rd place, so he improves his time, but doesn't improve his position. Vettel at the moment setting a white, two white sectors, so this isn't going to be pole position. And there you go, it is not going to be pole position. And our objective was qualifying first. Jesus Christ. The sponsors had a very, very tough order there for us to qualify first place. We did not get that. So Pelm has got pole position at the Arizona Grand Prix. Thankfully, though, look how far back Montgomery is in 8th place with Apex. So that's very, very good. 2nd and 3rd. Here's hoping we don't have such a shit start like we did before at Toronto. Right, I'm going to split this strategy here, I'm thinking. So we're going Hamane soft tyres and Vettel hard tyres. We're going to see how that goes. I think from what I remember from previous seasons I did at Arizona, I think this is quite a high tyre wear track where the hard tyre is the better tyre, basically. So we're going to see how this works, do a bit of a split strategy, and hopefully get one of them ahead of Pelm. But let's go to the start of the race. Let's see what they can do. Right, let's go, lads. Let's go. 5 red lights. Come on, Vedder. Come on, Hamane. Let's not have a shocking start. The 5 red lights go out. That's an okay start. Not as bad as Toronto was, but still not brilliant. You can see the soft tyres immediately coming into play there as Vedder doesn't get a great start, but Hamane gets a pretty okay one. But at the moment, Pelm is getting away from us, so Hamane, let's push. Let's try and overtake Vedder there for you. Let's try and chase after him. Straight away, Vedder going down the order into 4th place because, you know, being on the hard tyre, and not a lot of people on the hard tyres, only a few people, most of them on soft tyres, so to be expected, really. But we're going to put Vedder on conservative. This is going to be a very long played out strategy for Vedder. Meanwhile, Hamane, we're going for a very aggressive one. Right, lap 4, Hamane is in the pits right now, along with Pelm, along with Gosh, and he's right now going to be in a net 3rd place, but Vedder comes through for 1st place in the Grand Prix at the moment, obviously being on the hard tyre there, leading a bit of a train of Beale, Montgomery, and whoever that is in 4th place, but all these guys on hard tyres now, so you can see all the guys with hards have jumped all the guys who went on softs before, obviously, obviously, but right now we're going to put Hamane on neutral. At the moment, he's not too far behind Pelm. That is Pelm, the green dot right there in front of Hamane, so he's not too far off. So I'm thinking, hopefully he can grab him. Pelm's on hard tyres, crucially, so Hamane should be faster than all these guys up ahead on the softer tyre. Right, in the middle of lap 7, Vedder has now lost the lead of the Grand Prix. He's in 2nd place. Hamane's in 3rd. Hopefully, Vedder doesn't hold him up too much at the moment, but we can see Pelm is now back into 1st place on his set of hard tyres. Hamane still getting stuck a little bit, but Vedder will be pitting this lap now. We're going to pit him, and we're going to go on to another set of hard tyres. Okay, the hards went 7 laps, so we can go another 7. That'll be 14, and then 1 set of soft tyres maybe. So we're going to go hard tyres again for Vedder, and then stick him on 1 set of soft tyres right at the end. So that's going to be our strategy for Vedder. Hamane, on the other hand, has gone 2 set of soft tyres so far. So we're going to see how it goes, just winging it on the strategy for him. But at the moment, Vedder into the pits right now on hard tyres. He's going to come out, he's going to go conservative again, and go another 7 laps. Hamane, meanwhile, 2nd place, trying to catch Pelm, but his tyres are wearing out, so it's going to be quite tricky. We might have to try and just push again on another set of soft tyres, maybe. Right, sit rep, lap 11. Hamane is now in 1st place. Pelm is coming through on your screen right there towards the hairpin with Beale right behind him. We've got a Vedder in 6th place, conserving his hard tyres. Remember that we're playing a long strategy with him. Hopefully going soft tyres right at the end to maybe push to maybe grab the podium positions. At the moment, I'm thinking of maybe actually sticking him to neutral because he is going a little bit too slow for my liking. So we're going to actually put him on neutral and hopefully he can start to speed up a little bit. But right now, our soft tyre strategy with Hamane is working an absolute treat and he's 1st place. So just got to keep going and hopefully stay ahead of Pelm. Right, lap 12, we're going to pit Hamane onto hard tyres right now. His softs are just about wearing off, so perfect time to come in onto the hard tyres and then let him push on hard tyres as hard as he can to try and maybe overtake Pelm, because Pelm right now, halfway through soft tyres that you can see at the bottom of the screen, so he surely can't be going to the end of the Grand Prix, so that's what I'm thinking right now. Vedder, he's wearing out his hard tyres a little bit, so we're going to push pit onto the soft tyres. Let's see what he can do at the very end with softs. Right, lap 17 at the moment. Hamane is on hard tyres, but he's just been overtaken by Pelm, who's on a set of soft tyres, and we've got 2 laps to go, and you can see his tyres are starting to wear off a little bit too much for my liking, Hamane. So really, I thought this strategy was going to work. It looked like it was going to work, but at the moment, ooh, he gets 1st place back, but we are really struggling to keep these tyres and maybe keep Pelm behind. Meanwhile, Vedder's in 3rd place, just doing his own thing on soft tyres, so he's on the podium again, so that's pretty damn good, and Montgomery is really down the order. Where is he? He's crashed. He's in 15th place. That's very, very good for the constructors, but this is going to be a tough one to get 1st place. If he does get 1st place, he has really earned it. Okay, we've got a dilemma right now. Pelm is really worn on his tyres, as is Hamane, and he's saying, can we come into the pits maybe? But the thing is, we've got 1 lap left, so it's really not worth it. And you can see there on the bottom, Pelm's tyres are really worn as well, so I'm thinking maybe we can just wait a little bit longer, go to the end of the race, and just hope that Pelm's tyres also wear out, and, you know, he doesn't try and overtake us. Meanwhile, Vettel's in third place. He could pick up the pieces maybe if both of them go slowly. Let's just play this out. Let's play this out. Let's see what happens here. So, Pelm... Here we go. Last lap of the Grand Prix on the back straight. Pelm overtakes him. So Hamane is really struggling on those hard tyres right now. He's in second place at the moment. Vettel coming through in third place. Quite some way back. And to be honest, his tyres are wearing out so much that he might be overtaken by Kosh there. Let's get back to Hamane. He's trying his best. We go towards the final corner, but his tyres are completely shot. Pelm's gone as well, to be honest. I don't know why he's not struggling as much as we are, but it's going to be second place, unfortunately. That went right down to the wire. Really down to the wire. I don't think we could have done much else about that. It really went right there to the end. Vettel, meanwhile, unfortunately gets overtaken for 5th place as his tyres go off a freaking cliff. Arizona, always a tough one, because it's such a long lap that if you go past your pit box, obviously if you go past the pit straight and you want to then, you know, suddenly, make a pit stop, you're going to have to wait a long time to go around that track. So, we tried our best. We're still leading 1-2 in the championship, but it's getting even closer now with Pelm on 106 and Vettel 137. And look at that, actually, Vettel has lost the lead of the championship. Hamane is taking first place. Who would have thought that after 4 wins in a row with Vettel? Hamane is now in first place of the championship. In the constructors, though, doing well, 279 to 206 with Apex. So we pretty much got the constructor championship in the bag. Right, here we are, guys. The final race of the season, the New York Grand Prix. I would love to see this in real life in New York Grand Prix, but anyway, we've got sunny qualifying ahead of us. This is where the championship will be decided. It's really just our 2 teammates battling out, Vettel and Hamane. A lot like Mercedes, it's between them two, really. I don't see Apex coming back at us unless we have an absolute calamity, but I'm pretty sure we have already won the constructors. We pretty much got that tied down, so really, it is all about the Drivers' Championship today, but there is New York waiting for us. Let's go to the qualifying. Right, so at the moment, we've got split strategies at the moment. Vettel's gone neutral, and Hamane I've got on acceleration and cornering. Just want to see the difference between these two setups. And at the moment, Vettel sets 2 purple sectors, Hamane on 2 greens. So it looks like Vettel with the... Oh, what the hell? Wait, hang on. What? Okay, so Vettel set 2 purples and 1 green. But Hamane set 2 greens and 1 purple. And that 1 purple at the end was enough to bag pole position by 1/10. Okay, that's a little bit odd. Little bit odd. Right, Pelm's now got the pole position right now. He's at the fast lap of the Grand Prix. At the moment, Hamane is on a lap. He set 2 greens. He's into second place with that lap time. Vettel now doing 2 greens as well. And now he's up into 4th place only. But Pelm right now doing the work there on pole position. Right, Vettel's got 1 last lap, as does Hamane here, to try and get pole position at the moment. Only a green time there for Vettel, and Hamane setting 2 white sectors. Vettel comes through 3rd place. Hamane second. We do not grab 1st place there for the sponsor objective. Pelm gets on pole, Montgomery 4th. So again, Apex right up there, but 2-3 for our drivers. That's going to be very, very dicey. This is the decider for the Drivers' Championship. This race right now coming up is the decider. It's very tense. I actually feel very tense for Vettel and Hamane. I'm starting to kind of realize how maybe Toto Wolff or Christian Horner feels like when you got 2 drivers who are equally, maybe capable of getting this championship, and you just don't want something to go wrong. You want it to be a fair fight, but you also just don't know who to root for. I don't know who to really root for in this race. Right, here we go. New York Grand Prix, the season decider for the Drivers' Championship. The Constructors has pretty much been wrapped up here, and we've won it, but it's time to decide the drivers. Will it be Vettel, or will it be Hamane? Pause the video right now. Let me know in the comments below. 5 red lights, and we are off, and Vettel gets a great start. Hamane's been bogged down. Oh, calamities. Hamane in 7th place right now, straight off the bat, and Vettel is in 1st place. He's overtaken Pelm. What calamities there for Hamane. What drama this has been on the first lap of the New York Grand Prix. Vettel in 1st place at the moment, and Hamane has to settle for 6th place right now. Okay, lap 2. Vettel's now down to 3rd place. Both Apex boys really working hard right now. Pelm at the moment in 1st place, but you got so many people saying fast laps of the Grand Prix. So many people with such good performances, and Vettel right now is in 2nd, trying to fight back. Hamane back up to 4th place, and Vettel is now in 1st place, so can't keep up with it. At the moment, it is all dicing off. Look at this top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think like top 8, all within at least 3 seconds there, all fighting for all these positions. At the moment, Vettel's in 1st place, and Hamane is in 6th 6th place. So at the moment, it's all to play for Vettel. Right, lap 6, Vettel is going to be in for a set of hard tyres. Hamanet's already made his pit stop and pushing right now on hard, so let's see how this goes. Maybe the undercut might work for him, but Vettel is now coming out of the pit lane, and Hamanet is quite some way back there, actually, and Vettel comes out in what will be 2nd place at the moment. Pelm in 1st, but obviously Pelm started on hard tyres, actually, interesting to note. So Pelm going with a very different strategy right now in New York, whereas we're going with soft tyres at the beginning, but we're going to put them on neutral. Don't want to push on the hard tyres too much. Want to conserve them a little bit. Right, Pelm's just made his pit stop right now on lap 10, so Vettel is into 1st place. Hamanet behind him in 6th place right now. Huge gap to the next driver, which will be Pelm right now. So honestly, I'm trying to maybe see what we can do with Hamanet to maybe get him up the order, but I just can't see what we can maybe do. Maybe perhaps go on a very aggressive strategy or do the flip and maybe conserve maybe. We've gone 10 laps into this Grand Prix. We've done 5 on softs, 5 on hard right now. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, we can maybe bring the hard tyres all the way to like lap, I would say like lap 18 maybe. Then we could maybe make something work. Okay, lap 15 sit rep. At the moment, Vettel is pushing right now in 1st place on hard tyres. He's going to come in at the end of this lap for a set of soft tyres. Meanwhile, Hamanet there is in 6th place and he's conserving his tyres. We're going to try and stretch them out a little bit more, and we're going to have to come in the end of this lap, and then we're going to put onto another set of hard tyres to the end. Okay, safety car is out on lap 18 with 10 laps to go. At the moment, Vettel is in 1st place, but he's looking pretty good on soft tyres. So, do we pit him? Do we pit him? I think we should, because Pelm's got hard tyres that are going off, so he's probably going to pit right now. So, should we pit him onto another set of softs, and then he'll have, well, the safety car will be out for, I don't know, like 2 laps, so we'll have 8 laps to the end on soft tyres. Should we do that? I think that might be a good strategy. Yeah, we'll pit this lap. We'll change the strategy. So pit onto soft tyres, push into the pits, and pit onto soft tyres again. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So Vettel's in right now, in 1st place at the moment. Hamanet is in 6th place there on hard tyres. You can see, look how, you know, like Vettel is nearly about to lap Hamanet. That's how bad he's been this race. Very, very weird. Very, very odd. Right, we're on the safety car right now. 8 laps to go. You can see Vettel is in 2nd place at the moment. Faunce is in 1st because Faunce did not pit under the safety car. Hamanet did not pit either, and he's in 6th place. So, you know, obviously, Vettel nearly lapped him, but now he's right behind him there in 6th place. So this has sort of neutralized the race in sort of like an 8-lap sprint towards the end, but Vettel crucially is on soft tyres, but Hamanet is on a more durable hard tyre. So we're going to have to see if the softs can go 8 laps, and we're going to have to see if the hards are fast enough to maybe overtake him, but this is going to be a very interesting last 8 laps. Right, safety car's in. We are go, and Vettel straight away into 1st place as Faunce pits straight away after the safety car comes in, so he's an absolute idiot. Hamanet's up into 3rd place, that means, so this is all looking very, very tasty. We've got a lot of lap cars in the mix, actually, here. So we've got Vettel, Pelm, and Hamanet. It's all towards the end. 6 laps to go. Let's see who's going to win. Okay, this is 2 tenths right now. Vettel is in 1st place, conserving his soft tyres. Hamanet's pushing right now, but I'm actually going to send him on to neutral now because he won't have enough tyres to the end right now. But he's on hards. This is all very, very close, but right now it's a 1-2, so it's worked out brilliantly in terms of just from a team perspective. It's a 1-2 right now, but this could be very, very interesting because Pelm's soft tyres will go off a lot faster. So, this is going to be a tense last 2 laps. And there we go. That is going to be it. Hamanet comes home in 2nd place. Vettel gets 1st place. And I believe that means that Vettel now takes the championship lead, I think. It's a 1-2 in the final race for aarava Motorsport here. 12.7 million viewers for that finale. Awesome stuff. Vettel and Hamanet 1st and 2nd there. Pelm and Montgomery come 3rd and 4th. So just saying, once again, Apex, they've been a good rival this season. But crucially, in the Drivers' Championship, Vettel takes the Drivers' Championship by 2 points to Hamanet. What a close season that actually became after 4 wins in a row for Vettel. Didn't think that was going to happen, but Vettel just narrowly scrapes it through for 2 points there. And we firmly smashed Apex in the Constructors, 322 to their 233. That is an awesome way to end off the season. So guys, that is the end of Season 3 of Motorsport Manager, guys. If you have enjoyed this season, smash that like button, and crucially, if you want to see the next season, 2020, going maybe up into a new tier, then smash that like button. Let me know in the comments below. We've got 16 million won in the bank. So we have got 21 million to spend for the next season. We have won the American Racing League. New tiers open. Do we go to tier 2? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button if you want to see the next series, guys. I'll be an aarava. Hope you enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys next time.